A Kurdish-led group in northeast Syria rejected a constitutional declaration from the new Islamist authorities in Damascus. This declaration aims to establish a 5-year interim period under President Ahmed al-Sharaa. Al-Sharaa, a Sunni Islamist, led the overthrow of Bashar al-Assad in December 2024, marking an end to 14 years of civil war. The new constitution emphasizes the role of Islamic law and mentions freedom of opinion. However, the Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Council believe it fails to adequately protect the rights of Syria's diverse communities. The council stated that the declaration represents a new form of authoritarianism. The United Nations Special Envoy for Syria, Geir Pedersen, has called for an inclusive transitional government. He also urged an investigation into recent sectarian violence that resulted in hundreds of deaths. Pedersen described Syria as being at a very important moment, coinciding with the 14th anniversary of the uprising against Assad. During the prolonged conflict, Kurdish authorities established an autonomous governance system in northeast Syria. This development came after decades of marginalization under the Assad regime. The Kurdish leadership is concerned that the new authorities in Damascus will undermine their rights, including the teaching of the Kurdish language in schools and the representation of women in government roles. The Syrian Democratic Council, or SDC, issued a strong statement rejecting Shara's constitutional declaration. They claimed it reproduces authoritarianism and grants unchecked powers to the executive. In recent events, violence has surged in Syria's coastal region, particularly affecting predominantly Alawite towns and villages. Thousands, such as Falak Isa, have fled to Russia's Hamaymim air base due to the violence. This escalation marks the ongoing instability in the region. The SDC emphasized that any constitutional declaration must arise from genuine national consensus. They argue that it should not be a project imposed by a single party. The SDC serves as the political leadership of the U.S.-backed Syrian Democratic Forces, which recently signed an agreement with the Damascus government. This deal allows the SDF to join Syria's new state institutions and transfer control of key border crossings, oil fields, and an airport to the government. The implementation of this agreement is expected by the end of the year. Shara has publicly committed to running an inclusive government. However, he faces challenges, particularly in light of the recent sectarian killings attributed to fighters aligned with his administration.